Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I am at the Spartan marathon race doing 50K. Yes, I said 50K. For us Americans who probably don't even really want to calculate that, that's like 31 miles. So I was racing here. It starts at 7. They said that they're not going to start until the line is like gone, but as you can see, my camera's... So the line is like all the way there. But it's cool. At least I got here safely. But this is a huge challenge. I've never ran this far before. Like if you watch my channel, you know that I'm a runner, but I've never ran. I'm just so excited. And it's in the mountains, whatever. So we shall see. I'll get back to you after if I'm not crawling on the floor by then. So I just stopped to take a quick water break. It's okay. I mean, the hills they're a B, but overall I'm having so much fun. Having the best time out here. I want to get some more water, but I don't want to have to use the bathroom. And I think we're almost there, probably like 9 or 10 miles out. So I'll see you at the finish line. So it's official. I have my number, 216, and this is the entrance of it. So yeah, we're about to get started. It's still a long line, but they said they'll wait for us, but we're about to get started, so wish me luck. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. See you guys next time. Well, in the next clip. Okay, I had to stop for a quick second. Look at this view, guys. I mean, seriously, is that not the most beautiful thing ever? So gorgeous. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, that's the way I go. Follow the pink. So I would say that I'm probably 2 miles to the checkpoint. Earlier when I said I was 9 miles, I mean not checkpoint, about 2 miles to the, maybe like 2 miles to the finish line. Earlier when I said I was 9 miles from the finish line, I was 9 miles into the run. I still had what oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't even add. Let's see. 9, 10, 22 more miles to go. Right? Yeah, 22. So far there's 2 snakes that were by me, and a third I heard a rattlesnake. Then thank goddess I did not fall yet, but I was tripping. Forgot my foot fell into the mud when I was trying to cross the lake. There's a lot of lakes to cross. These mountains are a challenge because the reason I'm not looking at the camera, because I fall a lot when I run, and which is why I'm not running now, because there's a lot of rocks in the way. That's why I'm tired. There's a lot of rocks in the way, and I fall a lot when I run, so I have to be careful. I only run when it's like flat level and there aren't any rocks. But yeah, so the mountains go vertical like that. Ugh, these bugs. They go vertical like that. And they have boulders, they have gaps, and sometimes you go up the mountain, it could be like a 5 or 10 minute walk up, and when you get to the top you think like, oh, okay, maybe we can finally level out or go down. Nope, because then you have to go up again by climbing these huge boulders. It only rained once. It was heavy rain. Felt nice though, nice and cool. I'm not tired. Keep telling myself that. The mind is very powerful. Whatever your mind says, your body will do. Unless you push yourself too hard. Which I haven't, I'm good. The checkpoints have been good. I've been drinking my water, getting my electrolytes. Had a banana at one station. Okay, switch you over. And I have water with me, but only for emergencies. But I was like, you know what, since I'm almost there, I'm also gonna drink some because I don't want to have to use the bathroom, which I'm good. Woo! See, almost fell. Which I'm glad I haven't. But then I try to drink some water, and the tube is not working, so I guess it's not all the way connected, but that's fine. I'm plenty hydrated, even though I'm sweating salt. So I'm gonna try to get to the finish line, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay guys, I did it. Child, I'm tired. It's like when I saw the cars, when you're finally out of the woods, and I have these gloves on my ears because the bugs were insane. So I put on my ears because they kept getting in my ears. So when I was finally out of the woods, it was on the street because I heard cars. I was like, yay, we're almost there. So, but then turned out it's like another mile there. And I was like, what the heck? You have to go all the way around so you can go through the, should I pee now? No, I'll pee later. I don't really have to go. Oh gosh. I'm so proud of myself. This was a challenge. I've never done this before. And this is the furthest I've ever journeyed during one of my runs. If you follow me, you know that I'm a runner. I got snot all over my nose. So I run all the time. But I've always wanted to do a Spartan challenge. But I was like, oh yeah, I'll do a Spartan this year. And I saw the obstacles and stuff. I was like, all right, I'll do the obstacles. But then I saw it was only run. I was like, cool. So they had like a 10K choice and a 50K choice. And I was like, I'll do 50. And another thing, when I go hiking, I'm in the mountains, my fingers swell. Like, they swell. Like, it's probably typical. But right now, I'm slowly inching to my car. Goodbye, guys. Forest. I'll see you when I get home. Pretty sure I have a bunch of blisters on my feet. Probably gonna ask my husband to massage my legs and my feet. Or my children to massage my feet. We'll see. Peace. I'm home. Oh my gosh. I was gonna stop by Walgreens to get the blister Band-Aid, but I was like, I'm just ready to go home. And I'm showered and I smell clean, but I do have blisters. And that's what I was gonna show you. So, if you can see, I have this doozy right here, and I know I have another one. And this one is cut. Oh man, this one is chipped. As a runner, your toes go through stuff. Because I run all the time. I'm just picking my toes. I'll get that later. But no blisters on this one, just a cut, surprisingly. So yeah. My husband's making fried fish. It's like the most wonderful thing to end the day. I was like, okay, so the start time is 7 o'clock. And I was like, it's a 50K. I know it's going to be long. And I don't know what I was thinking. Wasn't thinking properly. I was like, okay, so I should be finished by 12. 12, no later than 1. But I was like, 12 is the most. I'm like, I can do this in 12. Nope. Nope. Because the obstacle course is not like straight. It's 50K is 31 miles, I believe. So it's not like straight, of course. You're going up a mountain. And I'm like, why didn't that click? And I go trail running and hiking all the time in mountains. And I'm like, why didn't that put 2 and 2 together? What was I thinking? I finished at 5 o'clock. I was like, yeah. Like, I had passed the last checkpoint, which was the most wonderful feeling ever. I was like, yes. She was like, yeah, so I was like, this is the last checkpoint? It was like, yes. I was like, oh, yes, let's go. It's like, you have 7 more miles and then you finish. I was like, all right, bet, we can do this. And I was like, because sometimes when it's not rocky or when it's not muddy or going up the mountain, then I run. Because I could run forever. Like, I can just run and run and run. But my Achilles heel or my kryptonite is the rocks and the roots mixed with the mud. I fall too much. Like, I fall a lot. Like, I have scars all over me from just running around the city. So I'm like, if I fall in the woods, this would be the worst thing, because I didn't wear my gloves. If you saw in the picture, in the video, I had my gloves on my ears. I forgot my bug spray, and the bugs kept going in my ears. So I was like, this is ridiculous. So I put on my gloves, even though they still found a way to get in. Then they was going in my eyes, and then they went in my mouth. So when I eat something or drink and don't be careful with it, it burns. It hurts. Plus I was running my mouth open. Oh, look, my hands are back to normal size. So yeah, it was a challenge. I don't know if I told you in the car, but I was saying, like, it goes like the mountain, like this is flat, obviously, and then it goes up, it goes up like that, then it goes up, and you're like that for like 5 minutes, climbing rocks and roots and mud, and then it goes up. And then when it finally gets here, it goes around the curve and still go up. And I'm like, what the heck? And then when you get to you think like, okay, I'm at the top, let's go. And then it's the boulders, like these big rocks, you have to climb up there with your hands and your feet. There's no other way to get up there because it's going like this. You have to climb up there. And I was like, God has helped me. But I never stopped. Only time I stopped was when my husband was calling me because he was so concerned. But I never stopped. Even if I was just walking, I kept going. I was like, I'm not going to stop. But the last 7 miles, my legs were feeling it, y'all. They were feeling it. I tried to run a little bit, and I did just say I could run forever. But then, like, climbing these boulders, like, my butt, my hamstrings were like throbbing. They were painful, like splitting pain. And I am in great shape. But man, should I have trained for this? Maybe, but I didn't. I knew I didn't have to because I run every day. I do strength training every day, and I knew I can do it. So that's fine. And I did. Even if I took slower, I still did it. So I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, the last 7 miles, I was like, you know what? I'm not playing. I'm going to walk. I would speed walk because I realized that I can move faster through all these rocks if I speed walk than I do run, because then I would slip, which I did do a couple times. But thank goddess I did not fall. People were falling around me, and I was like, oh man, I hope they're okay. But I didn't fall. So that was my day. Everybody, my daughter missed me. She was like, I missed you so much. And I was like, and she sent me a text like, oh, hi, mommy, I miss you. Because I told them, I was like, I'll be done around 12. She's like, how long gonna be gone? Because I left at 5:30 this morning. I was like, just the morning. I'll be here in the afternoon. And I wasn't. And they were so worried. And they missed me so much. So I'm going to go in there and hang out with them and try to make up for the time I missed. But this challenge it was fun. Like, it was like, yeah, this is like the definition of a challenge. I've always wanted to do the Spartan race, the obstacle course. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. This is a year to do this. And I did it. So very good highs. I didn't get my medal. They're going to mail it to me and my plaque with my time. So I might put that on Instagram when I get it. Maybe. Oh, my pinky toe. All right, I got to go, y'all. Thank you for watching all this madness. I was going to show a video of the craziness of climbing these boulders, but I was like, no, I don't want to stop. So that happened. Okay. Oh, when I came home, my face was so pale because it was covered in salt. And I was like, because the checkpoints had electrolytes and hydration tablets, and there's a lot of salt in there. But I was like, I do not want to pass out here. So I would drink like 1 cup of electrolyte and then 2 or 3 cups of water. But then it was like this hydration packet, and I just filled it in there. And I drank 2 cups of that and then like 3 cups of water. And I didn't have to use the bathroom all day. That's amazing. And I was drinking a ton of water. And I was like, okay, good. And then this lady, she was like, oh, here we go. And she opened the cooler. She was like, ta-da. And it was like soda and stuff in there. I was like, that is the wrong thing to have for a run. I'm like, no, water. And then she turned around and gave me some water. But they had like candy there at the checkpoints. And I get that, the sugar to give you the energy and stuff like that. But they had oranges, but it was open. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. People are nasty. And then they had bananas, and I had the banana. Oh my gosh, it was the greatest banana in my entire life. Like, it was so good, and it was like ripe and ready. Okay. I'm talking too much. I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.